And so the danger is for most people when it comes to CrossFit is they are working hard to try to get as far as they can in a workout, and they are compromising the balance around the joint. They're compromising actually building muscle.
What about the myth that like you don't want to start lifting weights because you don't want to get injured? You know, I think taken from, I'm going to say the word CrossFit.
Yep.
People get injured in CrossFit a lot.
Yep. So before everybody gets up in arms about CrossFit, I was a CrossFit level 4 coach, right? I since let it expire because we're not a CrossFit and I didn't have any utility to continue to hold it. But I know all about CrossFit and programming CrossFit. CrossFit is to working out as jiu-jitsu is to martial arts, right? So jiu-jitsu is a martial art. CrossFit is a style of working out. But both jiu-jitsu and CrossFit are a sport, right? If you want to get good at jiu-jitsu, what do? Well, you practice movements in jiu-jitsu and develop sequences and different patterns that help you to efficiently express what you know. CrossFit's the same way when it comes to movements. It is a sport, and the sport is how much of these exercise movements can I do efficiently with as little energy use as possible to get as many reps as possible, to be able to go as far as possible. On principle, that's not the same thing as saying I want my body to look good. And so the danger is for most people when it comes to CrossFit is they are working hard to try to get as far as they can in a workout, and they are compromising the balance around the joint. They're compromising actually building muscle, because instead of keeping continual tension on the muscle under a load that will allow it to cause little micro tears, instead it is use as much soft tissue to rebound movements, use as little of your muscle as possible to go as far as you can. And so the way that they end up getting a workout for the muscles is really high reps, lots of volume with as little energy use as possible. Well, your tendons and your ligaments are under the same number of reps, whether your muscle is trying to figure out how to reduce that energy use regardless. So the way that most people are trying to get fit through CrossFit is from doing a whole bunch of reps, and that's going to beat your tendons up for sure, right? When in reality, there's no way that you can take no rest in your workout and say that you are neurologically controlling your muscle in a way that's going to help it actually grow.
That makes sense.